The second secret that I talk about, because it is more than making money, if we're going to build wealth here, what do you think creates wealth? It's not lots of little sales. It is databases. And what are databases? They're an asset. Absolutely. And this is the big revelation that I am intending to leave this planet with for all the entrepreneurs that want to embrace opportunity like the power of the internet. You can spend almost as much time, if not the same amount of time, focusing on just making a sale right now as it takes to activating sales now and building the asset for the long-term wealth. There's not a whole lot more to it. And in fact, with the business systems we sell you, have you noticed that we've already got that there for you? Because we know that there's a difference between just selling stuff and making money, and selling stuff and making money and building wealth for the long term. It's in the assets. It's in the database, as somebody said in the case of Skype. Right? They didn't just release a VoIP. They released a membership VoIP. Okay? That was the difference. Didn't have to be a membership per se, but the thing was they understood if they created a valuable asset that they would have something they could go and trade in the marketplace. And just like you, how much do you think it costs them to build an asset like a list? Virtually zero. Virtually zero. This is the only medium or vehicle in existence ever where you can build an asset that could be worth thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, and in the case of Skype and other things as well that I'm going to talk about over the weekend, billions of dollars from nothing. So you are starting in the exact same place as everyone else does when they're starting out in business, but with the focus on the assets as well as the sales. You are going to come away 2 or 3 years from now with something far greater than just making money from sales. And the 3 key assets we're going to be covering is your lists. So the list building systems, how do you activate those and make them grow? Because you can orchestrate all of this. You can start with your mum and dad if you want, subscribed. My girlfriend Ellie, the e-zine queen. Has anyone heard of Ellie? Ellie Brown, Alexandra Brown. Yeah. Okay, Ellie started off her business online with 8 people that included her mum and dad. And she signed up her cat as a subscriber too, so she could get her own email in to check out what it was, you know, how it looked from the other side of the view. And today she has a database of tens of thousands of people. But she started with just a couple of people. And that's the key point that I want you to understand about this asset. When you're starting out with the asset of building your list, how many people are currently on it? None. But guess what? Eventually, one person will. And then it might go from 1 quickly to 3. And then it might jump to 20. Then 100. Then 200, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. That's what happens when you actively build the asset. Are you with me? Yes. Excellent. This is key. It's more than just making money today, it's building the asset as well. So list building systems, absolutely critical to you arriving here in 3 years' time with a sellable asset base that if you want to, you can sell if you choose. And if you don't want to, jolly good. You're going to learn all the things to keep that list as your own and do your own thing with it as well. The one thing for certain though is this will build while you sleep when you follow our system. Great news? This single thing alone I know is going to be the catalyst if you follow our system to setting you free. Just that one thing alone. Look at Skype. Massive list. That's all. There was no value in voice over internet protocol. Everyone was giving it away for free. Right? The value was in the list. It's number one asset.